Good morning, it's Barbara. I can't ever tell when this is actually starting to go, so good morning. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I confess this is my second cup of coffee. Dennis brought me coffee in bed today, which is why I'm late, which is why I'm alive. We have rehab today, so Aura and I will be out and about. My intel on the weather for today turned out to be incorrect. It is not raining. It is actually kind of nice out here. It's not sunny, but it's warm enough. It's about 56 on the tree. So, yeah. And I can hear our bird. So, pretty nice. I had a good day yesterday. I didn't do too much. Walked the dogs. Oh, I crossed a couple things off my list. So I did some things. I added a couple things on my list and crossed a couple things off. So that's good. And I crossed them off after I did them, not after I wrote them. And, so I puttered around. But in the end of the day, I read more of my book. Count of Monte Cristo is a book that I have read several times. So I can put it down. I'm trying to read most of the words, so it's taking me a lot longer than usual. And so I put it down and picked up my Lunum and started working on it. I had laid it out on the table and figured out that one side was still a different length than the other. So I went back and I added a few more rows to that side, and now I finished the first half of the decreases going up to this is the shoulder decreases, and while I was watching more of the Duchess of Duke Street. So that's what was going on last night. It worked out very well. Oh, that reminds me, I did not finish my Wordle last night before I went to bed. Usually, I finish up what I'm doing a little bit after midnight, which means I have a new Wordle to do. And I usually do my Wordle before bed. But Dennis was ready to go, and I was a little stumped. Oh, I've only got 2 words in there, I think. Pretty sure I got 2 words in there. I know a couple of the letters. And I didn't really have time to think about it very much. So anyway, I have a Wordle to do. Oh, I could do that while I'm waiting for Aura at rehab. So there you go. Dennis will be, I'm pretty sure Dennis is making his sauce today. And it's a very funny recipe, and the first part of the recipe is cook brown 2 pounds of ground beef. Now, so basically what you're doing is you're taking the beef fat. You're starting this sauce with beef fat, and so it's cook 2 pounds of ground beef. Well, he has tallow, which is beef fat. So he didn't have to do that. But we have recently seen, there's a keto guy on YouTube. Highfalutin Low Carb is his channel if you're keto and interested. And what he does is he takes keto recipes that are all over the internet. There are a ton of them. And, and he does like a battle. So he would make 2 or 3 different recipes of the same thing. And anyway, we watched taco casserole battle, 2 different recipes the other day. And he liked both of the recipes, but it starts out with ground beef drained. So I'm like, he was going to use the tell. I'm like, no, use the ground beef and I'll make taco casserole while with the beef that you make, because for some reason, I mean, keto, you like the fat. Some reason they say drain the meat. So I'm like, this is perfect. I'll try one of those taco casseroles while you're making this crazy, amazing sauce. And voila, it works great. So that's what he did. So we have burger. And so I'm going to stop at the store. I'm not sure I need anything for my recipe, but he needs another milk for his yogurt. Oh, that reminds me. I'm taking yogurt to Aura today, because she asked for yogurt, which is why Dennis has to make it quicker than he expected. He has to up his yogurt production anyway, because when Vicky comes, Vicky loves Dennis's yogurt, and she has yogurt in her food routine every single day. So he is her yogurt supplier when she comes to visit. So he will be upping his yogurt anyway. So anyway, I'll stop at the store on our way home from rehab and come home and cook some taco casserole which I will let you know. You know, I'm not very good about that. Maybe Dennis will remind me. Content. He's so cute. So anyway, that's the plan for today. So basically what I'm doing today is I'm driving Aura to rehab and I'm cooking and walking the dogs. And then I'm going to keep working on my Luna because I'm really close to the end. I'm up here. I'm about here. So I've got to do these decreases and then a little, it's got like a turtlenecky kind of a thing. It goes down in the front a little, you know, you can fold it down like a cowl. Anyway, that's where I am. I'm running out of one of my skeins on one side, and I discovered since you are decreasing every row, it's hard to add, you know, to like alternate skeins because your next row doesn't start in the same place as your last row started. So I guess I'm gonna have to anyway, and I'll cut the yarn. I can cut yarn. I can weave in ends. I can cut yarn. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I forgot. I had decided that last night. But because I only have a little ball this much, and I wanna do a little bit of alternating before I go to a brand new ball, because this is, you know, it looks like it matches, but there's no reason to think it's going to match well enough that it won't show. If I don't like it, that's the back. Both pieces are the same. When you wear the sweater, you can decide which is the front, which is the back. Well, if I don't like the way it looks, it's the back. I don't care. I don't care. If it's in the back, I don't care. Although I did double check and make sure that the stitch marker I have at the bottom of this sweater is on the inside instead of the outside. I have decided I'm going to take one more of those pads that Rebecca sent me and have a repair and remake list. This was I think it was Leslie who gave me that suggestion. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. But anyway, I have things that have to be repaired. My sheets, my slippers, and I have socks that I really do want to learn how to darn socks. So I have those things, but I also have like fix things. And I have little things, like I have one of the socks I made recently has like a little hole, you know, that big at the heel that's just a little bigger than I want. So I need to fix that. I have a sweater that I love, and I can't remember the name of it, by Marcella Chang. It's a cardigan that I love, love, love. Didn't wear it at all last summer because it has a snag in it, and it's sitting on top of my dresser in my craft room. I want to fix that, you know, so I'm going to have a fix list. But then I also want to do sort of a remake list or a, you know, change something like the sweater I wore yesterday. That has that mohair collar that I feel like doesn't work. I want to add an under collar on it, and you know, so that sweater goes in the sort of remake. I have those pockets. I lost them again, but I'll find them. The pockets for my grandpa sweater, put those on. Anyway, so I'm going to make 2 lists on a separate pad of my sort of crafting, mending goals, things that need to happen. But I'm very proud of how many things I have crossed off my list. I have to tell you, I've been working on it. Dennis took his mom to the doctor yesterday, and I did a couple things on my list. It's funny because when I take his mom, like when I take his mom today to go to rehab, Dennis is going to work the whole time I'm gone. I think he feels like a little guilty that I'm taking his mom instead of him or whatever, and that's a good idea. Juanita says when I do find him, just pin him to the sweater, especially since I'm not. Oh, you know, I could just pin them so they look like pockets, and then I could still wear the sweater and until I actually sew them. And I would be much more likely to sew them. You're right, Juanita, you're right. Anyway, so he's busy the whole time I'm gone. Oh, shush. She says I'm a lazy woman. He's busy the whole time I'm gone. And whether he feels guilty or just I'm out of his hair, I'm not sure what. But when he was gone, I felt like, oh, you know, am I going to sit here and read my phone the whole time he's gone? I better do something. So I did. I have no idea where I was going with that. But anyway, I'm working on that to-do list of things to do around the house and that kind of stuff. And then now I'm going to do this other to-do list, which is, you know, sort of more long-term, but I don't want to forget. I do not want a whole summer to go by again without wearing that sweater, which I can't believe I can't remember the name of that sweater. Marcella Chang, and it's the cardigan. I did it in, and I can't even remember the name of the yarn. Anyway. Oh well. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Because I think what I need to do is gather a pile of everything. Because, you know, it's not stuff that I'm really wearing. Although I'm wearing this and I still have a stitch. It's a drop stitch. I still have a stitch I have to fix. I'm putting this sweater on the list. This is my Archer, by the way. Anyway, I'm feeling good today. I slept well. Dennis brought me a coffee in bed. I relaxed. And I'm going to go pick up Aura in a few minutes and start my day. It's almost noon, right? Bad time to start my day. Anyway, unfortunately, I cannot take my Lunam to rehab. So I will take my new cowl in Juanita's beautiful pink yarn that I can't remember the name of right now. That's a good idea. Put my to-dos in a basket. Yeah, especially the knit to-dos. I'm not putting the sheets in there because it would take up all the room. But I can take that cowl because I just started it in that pink. And for sure, if I'm sitting there knitting that gorgeous yarn, the rehab lady who's a knitter is definitely going to come over. She comes over every once in a while and compliments me on my sweater or asks me what I'm knitting or whatever. So I could take that. I can't remember the name of that cowl. That's too bad. Oh well. You know the one I mean. I'll show you tomorrow, especially if I work on it. I have a tendency to just sit there and be on my phone the whole time, and I have to do my Wordle, so who knows if I'm going to knit or not, but I will take it. You know, better safe than sorry. So that's the plan. I think tomorrow we're going to have to go to Costco. The week is busy because we have rehab again on Thursday, and we have, Aura has a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning, far away, on Friday. So tomorrow's the day if we want to go to Costco. My other glasses are ready, and at least one of Dennis's are ready, but I think both of his might be in. So we'll do a quick run to Costco, get a few, you know, dog food for the freezer, and get our new glasses. So I might be showing you my other new glasses come tomorrow. We shall see. My new glasses aren't terrible. They're just a little boring from the front. I should just go around like this all the time. See, that's cute. Or look, see how cute they are on the inside. It's so funny. I guess people don't want to make a big statement with their glasses, and I guess I'm blind because I put these glasses on. You would think I would have noticed that they're not turquoise or teal, but they look okay. Anyway, Juanita's trying to organize me. If you read the notes in this episode, you'll see that she's trying to organize me, and I'm going to go back and read them too. So, because I trust her. I think she's probably a very organized person. I really do. Anyway, I gotta go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, everyone, please stay safe. Stay safe and stay sane.